So welcome to our class. We are so excited for this one. We're going to be sharing the cherry box.
Yes, and if you haven't heard, Cherry Box is a monthly paper crafting subscription. You'll get it at the beginning of each month. So we will be unboxing the September box. And we just moved. This is our first box in a bigger box.
Yes. So if you remember before, it was just a little red box. I should have brought one over here.
Yeah.
And literally it's like half that size.
Yeah.
So we're going bigger and the price remains the same.
Yep.
So that's the best part.
So this way we can include 12 by 12 papers and we can fill it up and not have to worry as much about space.
Yes, yes. Hi Sheila from Bay City. Hello. And Dora from Boston. Hi. Glad you guys could join. So we're gonna just quickly go through what's in the cherry box for September, and then we will make some things.
Yep.
We'll create with it.
Just give you a few ideas, get you excited for this box. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it.
Do it now.
cherryontop.com/cherrybox. The link is also in our description.
Yes. And you have until the 25th.
Yeah.
So that's coming up soon.
Yep.
What is today? 20th?
It's like 19th?
19th?
I think. It might be 20th.
I mean, August is flying by.
It's 20th.
It is the 20th. Okay, so you have
five days.
And we do have like a limit. We do have a cutoff limit, so
and it is getting close.
Getting a little close.
Yeah.
So don't wait too long. I wouldn't wait until the last day to sign up for this one. Yeah, so we're really excited.
Well,
are you ready to open?
Let's open.
Okay. Let me switch the camera. Hang on.
And hopefully it works.
Let's see. I think I want this one. Oh,
there we go.
There we are.
So here's our new box, the cherry box. And
oh, that is bright red on the monitor there.
Open it up. First things I see are these Carpe Diem items. It is packaged. This is how we'd package it to ship it to you. Make sure everything arrived safely. I can take it all out here for now. Then whenever we ship paper, we put a piece of cardboard in there just to keep everything flat and nice. So yeah, first, these Carpe Diem items. So you get a soft pencil case, and this is really, really pretty.
Yeah, and you can store whatever in there.
Yeah.
Pens, pencils, whatever.
Makeup.
It's
a nice little case.
Yeah. I love it. So soft.
Yeah.
And also Carpe Diem pen. And it's so cute.
This is a metal gel pen. So it's one of those pens that just it feels so good as it just glides across.
It's a great planner pen too.
Yeah.
We've been using one in our planners, so it does not bleed through.
Yep.
So good to know. And then
we have this journal.
So we'll be doing stuff with this today. You are going to work like on your cover.
Yeah.
And I'm going to probably start inside.
Yes.
And we'll go from there.
We'll show how you can personalize it and a few different ways how to use it. Those are those items. Next, we have a Vicky Booten crayon. This is her new gel crayon. It comes in all different colors.
So you'll just get one.
So you'll get one.
You'll be surprised what color you get.
We figured because a few months ago we gave a whole set of her art crayons. So this way you get to see and test out the new gel crayon and see the ways that it's different, or see what ways you'd rather use which. That's something I really like about the cherry box, is like little test things.
Yeah.
Like see if it's worth.
Yeah.
Or see if it's
you want to
something
buy
you'd
the whole thing or not.
Yeah. Something you'd want to include in your stash or not.
Got an adhesive runner.
Yep, this is the Physics Permanent Adhesive Roller. Nice roller.
We have some Vicky Booten color study stickers.
I love these. Yeah, you can never have too much color study
stuff. So colorful.
It's nice for so many
Everything.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, that. We have the stencil. The stencil would be nice. Either it could be gears or it could be like sunflowers. However you decide to use it.
Right. Yeah, I'm excited to use that one.
And then we have the Craft and Create collection kit, which includes 12 by 12 papers, double-sided, and a sticker sheet. So that's
so
really nice.
They're like little paintbrushes.
Yeah.
And I don't know, yarn and
yeah, there's a lot.
it's so cute.
And there's really nice florals in here and plaids.
Scissors paper.
Yeah.
And then you have the little ephemera pack too. So this is super cute.
Yeah. So that goes together really nicely.
And I think that's it.
Yep.
So that is the September cherry box. You have until the 25th to subscribe. And we are getting a little bit close to our cutoff number. So just to let you know. Okay.
And this is a really great deal for a box. I mean, just the cost of these pays for your whole subscription.
Yes. I'm going to use this journal. And this. We have the stencil out. Yep. Okay.
Then you have our cherry craft mats
that
are really nice to work on.
Help keep your mess
when you're doing
together.
Any mixed media, these have been my go-to since we've gotten them. Yeah, it's very nice.
Very easy to clean. And to like mix things. If you're mixing your inks or paints, you can just do it right on here.
So here's a little closer look at the journal that we're working in today. It feels really nice. It's called a soft cover journal because the cover feels soft, but it is more like a hardcover where there's like a board in here. And here's the inside, really pretty florals. And then it's lined paper. And there's also this handy bookmark and elastic closure. So this is a nice, really pretty, really cute little journal.
I love it.
Yeah.
But if you do not like pink as much, like
Me.
Jessica, she's gonna show you a way of how to kind of redo your cover.
Yeah.
Do it a different way.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, pink's okay. I do really like this journal though. That's the one thing where I was like, this is still such a nice journal. I would still use it, but the cover doesn't really resonate with me.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show how to alter it.
Yeah. And I might put something, I don't know what. I feel like I might put something on here.
Yeah, like a little accent or something. Yeah. Because you're one who does like the pink.
I do like the pink. It's pretty. And it's not like in your face pink.
No, and that's what's nice with
light.
the like the buffalo check.
Yeah.
Is it's not super in your face.
Yeah. And lined paper inside. Did you say that already?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember. I was trying to do things with Ava down here. She may or may not join us. So I think I'm just kind of open it up to, I'll flip over a couple pages.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking of doing is wrapping it with this rice paper. It fits perfectly around it to cover it. So how I'm going to start with this is by gessoing my cover.
Hi there, baby. Say hello.
So I'm going to start by laying this flat. Maybe I'll just do one side at a time. And then using some gesso. Any gesso should work. There's different kinds. So this is white gesso. A white gesso is good for covering all of this and still being able to see this rice paper when I wrap it on top of it. So some white gesso, and I try to pick a gesso that isn't too thick. Like you wouldn't want to use a heavy gesso. Just because I'm painting it lightly, just to cover it up.
Right.
Oh, you want to paint?
I think I'm gonna, for my first page here, I'm gonna kind of experiment if I want to use gesso or not. If you keep things dry enough, you may not have to use it. I'm gonna play a little bit and then I'll do like my real page, the next page. And there are a lot of pages in here, so really you can play in here, try out some different things, and then rip them out if you want to. I have this photo. This is last week, I think. Our last week's class, so we snapped that, and I'm gonna put this one in here because it goes great with the collection,
Yeah,
the Craft and Create.
Yeah,
because that's what we were
yeah, that's
doing.
a fun photo. I like that photo.
We were creating. Hi Tracy from Kentucky. Glad you can join. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to use smudge gel crayons.
Oh yeah, I do want to use the gel crayons.
And I don't know how I want to do it.
Yeah, they're very smooth. I
yeah.
like using them.
I think I'm just gonna kind of put some down on my mat. A little bit of pink, a little bit of orange.
And these gel crayons are water soluble. So there are a lot of possibilities for how to use them. Okay. Actually, I'm going to grab the heat gun so I don't have to wait quite so long with the drying.
I'm gonna do one page gessoed, one not. Just to kind of see what happens. Melinda says, what are you adding to the front of the, it's gesso primer from Sizzix?
Yeah. I know Prima has some good gesso. Liquitex has good gesso. Just try not to get a heavy gesso.
Yeah.
But yeah, any gesso, it's good for, it makes kind of like a blank surface, so then on top of it you can add paint without the paint soaking through your page. You can also add more paint on top of it. A lot of times if you paint, like I think if I was going to paint on top of this cover without gessoing it first, the paint could like chip off more easily, where the gesso just makes a nice barrier that will hold the paint nicely.
So I use some of the gel crayons, and I'm kind of just dipping some water in it, and I'm gonna kind of like paint my page with it, and just see what happens. Oh, that's a nice orange. I'm gonna put a little bit on my paper too.
We also gave this box to the members of our design team a little early so they could start making some projects with it and just showing some different ways to use it. So they made a lot of really cool layouts, and you can see all of those on our blog if you scroll a little bit to see how other people would use the cherry box. And then also when you subscribe, we have some photos and a little card in there to give you some ideas of how to use some of your products.
She just wants everything up here. You can't have that. You can't have that. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I'm
just going for it.
I'm just playing.
Yeah. When you get a new medium like the gel crayons or even this notebook, it's fun to just test it out.
Yeah, just play.
Just give yourself some freedom in a few of the pages to just test out, play. not getting too worried about if I paint this little band because I will likely end up painting it anyways. I actually am thinking about if I would be able to dye it using some inks. So I might try that.
Oh, that might work.
Because I don't want
you don't want it to be like crunchy.
regular paint because yeah, it'd get really crunchy. But I wonder with just some regular dyes if that would do it. I bet it would.
Okay. These are so fun to play with. I like these crayons.
Yeah.
And in my photo, I have a lot of like pink and some yellow and stuff going on. So I think that's would like yeah. You want to put that on the floor? I'm not left-handed, but today we are.
Yeah, it's good for your brain to practice opposite direction things like that. So it's just a little brain exercise.
Okay. I think if I keep it really light, then it's okay. I don't know if it matters too much if I use gesso.
Oh.
This is the gesso side that I use a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, these are nice pages in here. You like them. Right, this is how it looks after one coat of gesso. Still quite a bit of the pink is coming through, so I might have to add another coat.
Yeah.
I want it nice and dry before I do that. I'm going to test it on my rice paper first. So here's the rice paper I picked. It's from Stamperia. What was this one called? It was like color Pantone or something.
Oh, that one's pretty.
And I thought it'd be good a cover that goes with the collection, the Craft and Crate collection, because it looks really painty. I thought that'd be cool. All right, so just lightly draping it on. Want to see if I can see the pink under. And actually, I can't too much. It kind of just has a little pinky tone. I don't know. Do you think I need to gesso it again?
I don't know.
Oh, you see a little bit of the check. Yeah, I'll add another coat.
Maybe one more.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
And I expect this coat to really be a good covering because it's the second.
Oh yeah, that looks a lot.
Yeah.
Thicker.
Yeah.
More coverage.
This is one thing I really like about being an artist is if you don't like something, just paint it.
Yep.
And there you go.
There you go. Paint it, cover it.
Yep. Yeah, and that goes for like
everything.
Everything. Don't like it, paint it.
Yep.
I'm actually painting like this little dresser thing right now. Cause it was a really ugly orange.
Yeah.
And I was like, that could be useful, but that's ugly.
Yep.
That color. So yeah, you just paint it. And then it's cool. Make it fit exactly. Your style? How you like things? She likes being on lives.
Mm-hmm. She's been on a lot of them. If you watch our lives, Ava's usually around somewhere. I'll be right back.
And I'll be here. I'll be gessoing. So what would you guys do with this journal? Do you like it pink? Or would you make it your own somehow? Or you could do like how Rachel's planning on doing it, just adding a few things here and there, but keeping it mostly pink. Let us know. I think also what I should do is, because I'm planning to not have these elastics pink, is before I add my rice paper, I should try to ink them somehow. If you have any experience or any ideas of best way to ink that, let me know that too. Because I think the ink should absorb in it pretty easily. But I'd want something that's at least semi-permanent. So I could use, bet you if I use the Catherine Pooler Midnight ink, that's some pretty juicy ink. That might work well. Okay, so there it's pretty well gessoed. Now there you can see it. You still see the tiniest bit of the check on there, but I think once I add the rice paper on, you won't hardly see it at all. I feel like the heat tool is like one of my all-time favorite crafty tools now. So I use this one at work here all the time, and when I'm at home, I just get so impatient when I'm painting now, and I'm just like, okay, I need the heat dryer, and then end up pulling it out. But it is so handy, and when you're just in the crafty flow of things, it is nice. Yeah, this heat tool is super quiet. Tracy said she would end up covering the journal too. How would you cover it? Would you do something similar how I am with the gesso and then rice paper, or you could paint it? Well, Robin said she loves the Vicky Booten stuff. Me too. I love all of her mediums. Specifically the crayons. I really liked the art crayons, and then when she came out with the gel crayons, like, oh, that's cool too. And I've had fun just kind of testing what's the difference between the art crayon and the gel crayon, and yeah, they're fun. And then the stickers are so fun too. Maybe I'll use some of those. And I just feel like they're very versatile.
We're almost there.
All right, I'm going to go grab some ink.
And you guys can just watch me.
Watch her rock and watch me go get some ink.
This is real life. Real life crafting.
Okay, so now time for a little testing. I think the distress oxides would also cover it nicely, but the thing is they're not permanent. So I think I'm going to try out. I'm gonna go with Catherine Pooler ink first. See how that works. Need a little buffer here. Let's see, is this dry enough? Maybe dry it a little bit more. Yeah, that's the thing with going live. It's a little scary because you don't know how it's gonna go.
Right.
But the
How
thing,
it's gonna turn out.
yeah, I really like with the lives though is that you can be
hear
like,
Ava cry?
yeah, you can hear babies cry, but you can feel like it's nice to like if you're in your craft room and you're working on something, and then just kind of like we're crafting together.
Yeah.
Like we're just hanging out, crafting. We can chat, answer questions, yeah, test things out. All right, that's pretty dry. So here we go with this. I got a little paint on it. Just trying to scrape off some of that. Okay, and I can already see my fingers might get pretty messy. Oh well. But here we go. I'm just putting this on, like under it, so I don't get black ink everywhere and I can just kind of push the ink on it. At least that's what how I'm thinking it'll work. Okay. And then just start inking. I mean, so far it looks good. Oh, actually, what would work even better for this is if I had a re-inker. Catherine Pooler has re-inkers, right? For the midnight, that would actually be perfect because I wouldn't be using like this whole ink pad and just smashing it on there. I could actually use a paintbrush.
You put it on the mat and
I could. I don't know if I'll be able to pick up enough though. I get a little bit. Re-inker. So yeah, I'd try a re-inker if I would do this again. And I'm just really trying not to have a big black area on my freshly white gessoed page. So what do you guys think? Is this a good way to do this? Must at least be okay. We'll see how much black ink ends up everywhere. Because this is permanent ink though, this should be good. Ooh, there's my first fingerprint. Okay. I think I'd eventually also do the bookmark, but I'm not going to do that now.
mm-hmm.
I think I might actually get the re-inker for that one.
I might just have to stand and do this.
It works. All right. Do we have wipes? Well, give me a wipe. Try to get off some of this black ink. Okay, cool. I think that's pretty good.
I like that.
Right?
That really stands out.
Yeah. I think that worked pretty well. Let's see, does it leak? A little bit.
All right. Well, after it dries,
I feel
it'll
like, yeah,
be okay.
yeah, it needs to dry a little more. Because I want to test that before I put my rice paper on it, because I don't want my rice paper to get all,
yeah, get smudgy.
yeah. Be okay. Let's see how messy it is. It's kind of messy. Kind of messy.
Maybe it's not dry all the way.
Maybe. It could also be my gesso, because I do have some gesso clumps on here that could be making the dry time weird. So this is a wet wipe, and I think what I'm just trying to do is like soak the color into it a little bit more and take off any excess that might leak or like smear. Okay, I'll try this again.
Okay. Just gonna stand for a minute, but so I use the stencil and the gel crayon, and I'm kind of like making these fun flower things. I just colored right on there, and I blended a little bit with my finger while the stencil was still on. And I really like that. It's fun.
Yeah. And that has good coverage too.
Yeah. And this is a good medium to work with like thin paper like this, these gel crayons, because
it's not chunky.
So wet. And,
yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do something with that. And like maybe like blend in some pink and orange or something. She like knows when I sit down.
Okay, I think you're getting there. It's leaking, or well, I keep saying leaking. It's not like leaking.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm gonna grab a new wipe. See how much is coming off of that.
Okay. Yeah, this blends really nice with your fingers. Make some cute kind flowers. Okay. Okay, so I think I might do that, and then I don't know. I need some paper to work with.
Oh, I believe
Getting tired.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably going to mat my photo with something. Do some nice polka dots. That would work. Oh, look at here. This is already cut up for me.
There you go.
I might just need to trim that down.
Love it when things work out like that.
Yeah, isn't that cute? Some polka dots. Perfect.
Okay. Now I'm going to add this on here, my rice paper, glue it on. So I want to find center. Let's see, what should be my front? This side? This side. Kind of like this circle. That's pretty.
Ooh, I like that circle.
That side or this side is front?
Ooh. Oh, I like them both.
I like them both too. Ooh, I do like them both. Okay, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah.
I'm gonna use this little civics guy that was included and just quickly map my photo while rocking.
Okay.
I hope I'm not making anyone dizzy.
Just me, but I'll be fine.
Yeah. Just don't look at me.
Okay, I'm gonna have that side be the front.
Oh, I definitely want to use some of the scissors paper. This is so cute.
Okay, there I have it all lined up and centered. Now I am going to just flip over the front and start by gluing it in. I like using this multimedia mat by Ranger for this type of gluing. I really like it because I can use a paintbrush to spread it, which I think is really nice when covering a larger area.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also good for collaging or image transfers. I usually use it for collaging though. Here we go. There, have it nicely covered. And just going to fold this over. Whoop! There we go.
It's so cute.
Right? So that just completely transformed this whole journal.
Yeah. Perfect if you don't love pink.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Not everyone loves pink.
What color would you cover up? You cover
If
up?
I had to cover up something,
Yeah.
Orange.
Orange. Yeah.
Orange is not my color. I don't know. Like just bright in your face orange.
I also
But see, I like this orange because I can tone this down a little bit with the
Well, yeah,
yellow
some
and pink.
oranges are fine. I agree. I'm not too into orange.
So look at that. That doesn't look super in your face bright.
Or maybe neons.
Oh yeah.
Any neon. Okay, and now I'm just going to cut a little slit to make room for the band. Or I could cut off the band.
Ooh. Decisions.
Ooh. I don't know. I like the band closure though.
Yeah, it is nice, especially if it gets kind of thick in there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep
adding
it
a lot.
because it is a cute little closure.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to get off more of this paint from it.
I'm kind of doing like a watercolor effect here. Try not to use too much water so my pages don't warp too much.
Well, what also would have been good is if I had like taped this the little band, like just so I wouldn't get any gesso on it when I was gessoing it.
Oh yeah. We always think of these great ideas
I know.
later. We're like, oh, we should tape that or did this differently.
Mm-hmm.
See, we do it for you.
Yeah.
We make the mistakes for you so you don't have to.
Yeah. Well, that's the fun thing with crafting though, too.
Yeah.
You're always learning something.
Yeah. There's something new to learn.
I'm gonna keep the band because I like it.
I like this. It looks it's not so like in your face because I kind of watered it down a little bit. Which these are more my colors. I really do like this pink though, y'all. I was worried the orange would be too bright. It's actually not. When you put it with other colors and use it with other things first.
So I'm just trying to cut around this little band. So I made a straight line in, and then you can see it. I cut a straight line to get into it, and then a little tiny rectangle where the band is at.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do that to this side too.
I'm gonna make some little flowers down here.
You know, the other thing I like about there being a band is you know what the front is.
Oh, true. True.
Otherwise, because I don't like it when I don't know where my front of the book is. So I'd either have to add something else to show the front or mess with it in another way. Okay, so now I should be all lined up. And I'm going to add some more of this, what is it, matte, multi-matte medium? Multi-medium matte.
I'll say that.
I know it was a lot of M's.
Yeah. I'm making some flowers. Just kind of here and there. Going on with the gel crayon and then blending it out with my finger. So nice and smooth. Actually might add in like a little bit of orange in there too. Blendy, blendy. That blends real good. My page is still kind of wet too, so I'm getting stuff all over. That's okay. It goes with the look. Let's see. Oh, I like another one. Yeah. This is such a interesting stencil. Like, first glance, yes, it just looks kind of like gears, but when you start using it, it really does look like flowers.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can kind of play up whatever way you want to show it more.
Gears or flowers. Or both.
Or both. Yeah, there's a lot where I'd go for the gears or go for the flowers.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm actually kind of surprised. I did pretty good on on the band part, cutting around it. That wasn't as hard as I thought it could be. I'm still not going to attach it. The back, because the rice paper is so thin, I feel the glue through it. So it is pretty sticky. My fingers are pretty sticky. So I'm gonna dry it up a little bit. I think also, so that now this has a little bit of a border, might paint that black. Because I think that would look nice. Instead of it being, like if you can see, there's a tiny white strip. Might paint it black. So yeah, most sheets of rice paper, because I didn't have to trim this at all. This was just like the perfect size sheet. So this was a Stamperia one. I know there's some Prima ones that are this size. Some what is it? Cora. What is it? I know it's like CB. I always see the CB.
Cartabella?
No, it's not Cartabella. They have the rice paper. It might be Carta something else. I know if you type in rice paper on our website, those will come up, and those are the same size too. So those would also work. So yeah, you should have a bit to choose from, which is pretty cool. Okay. It's drying up nicely.
I'm gonna make like a kind of like a 2-page layout, but it's gonna be more focused on my left page, I think. So I have my background kind of brought through here, but my left page will have more of it. If that makes sense. I definitely am gonna use stickers. Then wrap that.
So I'm just going to grab a little bit of black. This is just some black Liquitex Basics paint. And just kind of, I think it needs like a little bit of border on this.
Oh, okay.
Just instead of it being a white border, it'll just be a black border, which I think will also look nice with the black band.
These are so cute. I like this one. Let's make art. Yes. That kind of goes. What else?
It's so fun looking through the ephemera.
Oh, beautify it. Cut it out. I love all the little puns. I love crafting with a paintbrush. That's perfect. And the color palette, like there are a few different colors here. So if something doesn't work, use one of the other ones. So I think I'm gonna kind of go more yellowish for this, with maybe a little bit of pink. I don't know. Still making it up as I go.
Always.
Always.
If you haven't noticed that yet, welcome to our class.
Listen to us making it up on the spot. I mean, we do try to plan things out, but sometimes we don't know until we start going with it.
Yeah, and a lot of times you just have to see it.
Yeah. Okay. So now I want this kind of here. That's fun. I mean, this page really shouldn't, it's not gonna take me too long. It's just Ava that kept me a little busy for a minute, but it's going to be a very simple, easy page that anyone can do. So hopefully this will inspire you to do something in your journal. And I probably won't even journal on this, well, at least on this page. Because a lot of times I have difficulty with that. Like, what do
you actually journal? Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
I don't know. Another good thing about having lines is it's easy to line things up. Get things straight.
Those scissors are so
I
cute.
know, I love them. Love those. And we're going to use Squeaky Boot and stuff. All of it. It's hard to decide what to use.
Okay. Sure. I think that's pretty cute. That's definitely more my style.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I like that. Gives it a good outline.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much done with that. I can't set it down for a minute because it's wet. But yeah. Can always use another journal.
Yes. Actually, a few of mine are like all the way full or
Yeah.
going to be full. So
Yeah.
it'd be nice to have another little something to play in.
Coming up with another one getting pretty full. So yeah, this is good timing.
Good timing, yes.
A lot of times too, I just feel like I want to just collect all of the pretty books and journals,
Mm-hmm.
even though I know it'll take forever to use them all.
Yep.
But they're so nice, so pretty. Hi. Someone should be right with you.
I'm hogging all the things.
That's fine. I'm still just looking at it. I do really like this now. This is
Yeah, that's pretty.
that's fun.
A totally different look.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
very different.
like, look.
Look at the difference.
Wow. And you can use whatever kind of rice paper on that. You
Yeah.
can use regular paper too.
Yeah.
It's just
I like
depending how thick
yeah.
it is yeah.
Yeah,
could
I
be a little
think it'd
difficult.
still work just as good. I really like using the rice paper though. It just like plays nicely on the
Mhm.
pages and it's just really easy to use. And then you don't like when the book is opened, it doesn't really buckle. Like sometimes
Mhm.
paper will buckle on the edge, so
True.
that's why I think if you did the paper, you might have to like have a cloth binding here. So if you have like a thicker piece of ribbon, so you have your page that you can keep flat and then your ribbon, so this doesn't get all warpy when you open it.
Mhm.
Where with the rice paper, that's not really a problem because it's so thin. Fun.
Oh, I might want to use some of the cutouts. These are cute. I like that. Yeah, I might use that one. Do you have the big cutter? Yes. Can you cut me out that?
Yeah.
That one.
Therapy. True.
It really is. Yes. I'm gonna add a little bit more pink in here too. Just kind of blend that.
I have very messy fingers right now, so
Yeah.
I'm really trying to not touch your piece. And the other ones around it might be a little smudgy.
That's all right.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna put this down on the other side. Oop. You ever just like use these backwards?
Yep,
Like
I
why
do
is this
a
not
lot.
working?
I do a lot.
That's upside down.
Yep.
I do it all.
All right.
And then I'm just kind of putting just some finishing little somethings on it. No. Oh, that's cute too. Little Vicky Poopins things.
Mm-hmm.
Little circle. Where do I want you? A little shiny.
Well, I'm waiting. Well, can you make a stencil? Let's try some blending with the stencil.
Oh, on your cover?
On my inside.
Oh, okay.
Just pick an inside page.
Yeah.
My cover's done. I'm happy with cover.
Oh.
Just pick a random page. I never like to start with the very first page.
I don't either. I always go over
kinda
another
scary.
one. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
Like, what if I need it for something else?
Yeah, or what if I have this really good idea for the first page?
Yeah. This is cute. I'm liking how this is going. It looks kind of like back to school-ish with the ruler.
Oh,
and
yeah.
yeah.
What colors?
I've worked with you before.
Fun. Okay.
I thought it was all.
Do I need anything else? I don't know. I might put a little bit more of this crayon over here.
I really like how nicely these work with the stencils.
Yeah. And since it's like almost like a marker kind of shape, it's really easy to get in there.
I feel like these, the gel crayons are better with stencils than the art crayons.
Yes. Those are a little bit wider.
Yeah.
They're still really fun to play with, but I think we need a bigger.
I would use the art crayons more for stamping and these more for stencils. Fun. Another one. I just like how smooth these go on.
Yeah.
And you can do some nice gradations.
Oh, yeah. And blend like 2 different colors. I got some blends in here, some orange and yellow and the pink. Okay, I think that's fun. It's my little 2-page spread. Very simple. Yeah, I like it.
Blend in this real quick. I'll be all.
I like it. I like working with this size too.
Yeah, it is a
small
nice size.
Manageable. You don't have to feel like you have to cover everything. I mean, I like a lot of this white space. I like the lines. But if you don't like the lines, I guess you can use, a bigger piece of paper to kind of put there.
Or like how you'd use a traveler's notebook. Yeah.
Yeah. Cute. I like how that turned out. Super cute. Okay.
Well,
let's turn the camera back. If I can figure it out. Nope, this one. Okay, there we are.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for joining. This was a lot of fun. We hope we gave you some good ideas of how to use a cherry box. If you have not signed up yet, you have 5 more days. 25th. Sign up.
August 25th.
And it's our new bigger box.
Yeah, really nice for scrapbookers or just working bigger.
Yeah, we like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'll just see you here next Friday for another class.
Yes. Check out our classes page for all our future classes and our past classes. We link all of our supplies and everything we've used. Yeah. We're having a lot of fun. All right.
See you next time.
Bye.